Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm still getting stuff ready, because I was rushing out the short for today, but gonna start on practicing some action shots. Hopefully all of my stuff is working, because I was filming stuff a little earlier. Okay, mic is working, and that looks okay, alright. Okay, so I wasn't actually thinking of starting this early, but there has been at least one round of the baseball, so there is something of subject matter to actually work with. Let me just dig out, okay, let me just see if I can go through this. We have score. Just like, look at this. Alright. First up, where do the logos of a baseball team usually go? On the front. Because on the back as well, can I get a back shot from somewhere? Are there never any photos on the back is usually their name and their number. And then the front is where the logo goes. Sure. Let me see if I can actually find what kind of pitching this is. Not you, but a little earlier before swapping. Okay, it's really hard to find the exact spot in the live stream, so just give me a moment to see if I can wait for the next inning. I just need to skip to next inning. Up. Okay, they're out. Does it do with the fence inning? Nope. That's... Oh, here we go. Defense inning. Are they swapping? Please don't swap. I'll just see what kind of pitch this is. There's so much extra crap here. I'm sure I could find it by digging somewhere else, but we're just gonna go with this. Let's see. Standard overhead pitch. Okay, sure. That works. Standard overhead pitch. Well, that's kind of more common, right, in the submarine pitch. Or the really big steps that you see, especially from Japan, supposedly. What kind of pose shall we go for? Oh, this pose seems pretty common. Let's go with this. Can't really go wrong with this. Alright, so let's stick this image into the side. Hum, 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 hum. What was it again? That's a fat ass pin. What the heck? Oh, that works. So we kind of have head facing forward. A little bit turned. You know, it's like a little bit turned. So we'll go maybe... Actually, let me just get an actual circle out here. That'll probably help me. Gonna go with a little bit of extra nick, just to make this a bit easier to work with, I think. You know, we want still a more slender body, because the subject matter is going to be female. Is there actually a shot of her with her hood down? Of course not. Why would there be? Alternative costumes it is. Okay, so far the only round that's gone through is with Mr. Leos Vincent's team, and for picture, yeah, Sasaki in, and she's got more of a slender build. I guess compared to female builds, this is like kind of actually average. So we want to have the shoulders almost facing straight across. So we'll have the shoulders like this. We'll have the body twisting down like this, because we want the shoulders to go more like this, so that we have one arm here and then one arm here. Have the body is almost like this. Then you have one arm going forward. Actually, no, it's not really going forward, it's going to the side. Actually, no, it's not really going inwards. It's going inwards, so it'll be like this. Into the elbow, and then this is actually going more inwards, so it'll be like this. Do we copy the hand as well? Why not? So we've got the thumb into finger into knuckle, and then we've got hand number 2 coming down like this. Actually, draw this on a different layer so I can actually see it. Back arm. Nearly turned on my sticky keys. That would have been a mistake. So we got about here. This will be go forward, so it'll be like this. And 2. Probably about here, which is where you have the big old glove. Gotta get very practice with drawing baseball gloves by the time we're done. Oh, the heck is here. Don't need to reach the arm further down. Actually, the thumb is what? On the outside. Thumb is like down here, because that's this part of the glove. So glove like this. A bit like this, basically. The body actually needs to twist pretty aggressively, so we'll bring the body down. Actually, no, this is twisting really aggressively, because this is the legs are like kind of facing straight forward. So we're gonna go into like that. Got a leg. I'm pretty sure at least the bit I just peeked at is just pitching right-handed, so we don't have to flip this over like an idiot. Oh yeah, and anime characters are super lanky, so let's just reduce the size so we can have a bit more leg here. Might actually just reduce the whole thing in the end and just do the upper body. In the end, but... You have the foot around here, so leg will be stretching back this way. So what the heck happened to the body here? Literally like what, going down, and the whole body is like twisting over the top side. The funny bit is, once you go into looking for sports poses, it'll very quickly turn into either all male or female photos, which is very interesting. There are a lot more people doing these underarm submarine pictures than I thought there would be. Or should we just go with a more standard pose that everyone will recognize? I mean, honestly, I kind of want the chest to be visible because I want the logo. I'm gonna try drawing some logos, or planting them on at least, even if I can't draw it properly. Okay, well, in terms of pictures, then... What's this? Almost every shot of a baseball pitcher is from the back. It's amazing. You know, the really big form pitches are really amazing to look at. You get, was it the huge shots? The real big motions and the big shot throws. Isn't it funny how once it goes from male athletes to female athletes, suddenly every shot's from the front? 90% of these photos are now front-sided, so you can really see their appearance. How strange how the media works. Oh my. Apparently that's what most people want to see. Oh, you want a big body throw? I guess I'm going with this. So that I can actually try drawing some logos. That's another pretty standard pose. Okay, we're not going to delete this. We're just going to hide that and that as choice 1. This is A. That's fine. We'll just make a B here. Whoop, not inside here, but out here. Okay. Alright, so let us once again bring in head. Alright, let me also do this. Can I just zoom this? Oh, okay. Gonna try to do some changes to how I generally manage my workspace a little. See if that helps me any. So go what? Shoulder nearly back up. Well, like, I want to go like this, where you have one shoulder reaching up. Probably about up to here. Just what the back here. Shoulders like down here. You go. Hum. And obviously because we're doing anime, for some reason we have to bend the waist, even though generally sports anime actually are pretty considerate for the larger muscle mass, and so somehow the waist is even thinner so that you can have larger hips. Isn't that weird? At least a few baseball ones I've actually like seen a bit of. I've actually got a lot of vertical space. Let me just move this. This is why we need the extra preview window that's actually like large and visible compared to the navigator. That's too wide angle. Be like flatter than that. Mostly camera angle of the camera that's like missing with this here. I think we'll be doing pants regardless, because I'm pretty sure all of the well, you can't actually see. There's no legs on the Power Pro characters, but we're gonna treat it as what was it, pants, and they've also got the inner shirt, so it won't be these full short sleeve and shorts style that I honestly don't think I've ever seen any male baseball player sporting. Well, there's always pants, but and then the shirt with the inner shirt, I'm pretty sure like 9% of that's to protect from like scraping and other crazy sports related injuries that could happen. Like sometimes you see the short sleeves, but you never see shorts. It's always pants. And then you get these photos of what I'm supposing is female baseball in shorts and skirts. I mean, shorts maybe, when it comes down to it, it's like still more flexible, even though generally pants for sports are pretty flexible, don't hinder your movement too much. But skirts are probably very fan service. You don't know that Photoshop was taken in a serious sporting event at that point. Don't baseball shoes also have like, oh no, it's just sneakers. I thought they had like some liberal greaves. Well, they do have like a little bit, but it's not as much as like some other sports that you play on like soil. Alright, well. You know what do I have here? How's it going? I'm in the great midst of practicing some action poses, courtesy of Niji Sanji doing the annual baseball season, so I have an excuse to draw a lot of baseball things. Or at least try. This is the sole of the foot. Actually, how's that foot posed? Hold on. Let me zoom in on this. How is this posed? Oh, that's it, sir. Whoop. So the top of the foot's actually like here. It'll be like sliding down into the... Yeah, go a little more gentle than that. And the leg itself, well, holidays. Is it school break or something? I mean, it's like between June and July. I mean, it'll be what? Mid-semester as well. Was it? Unfortunately, I'm very old, so that's not relevant to me. And I'm the youngest in my family, and most of my friends are also around my age, so it's basically irrelevant to us at this stage. None of us are studying. I mean, was my break around this time when I was still studying? It might have been. I mean, the period when I was working full-time in the office, I didn't take my paid leave until the end of the year because my company emailed me and told me to use it up because it wasn't going to carry over the next year. So, but that was when I had the breezy office job. That was when my senior, who was supposed to be telling me what to do, was like, hey man, I want you to do this. Talks to me about it for a bit, and he was like, actually, this needs to be done right. I'll do it myself, and it turns around, so I had nothing to do the whole time. I spent about 3/4 of a year in the office like that, where I did absolutely nothing. I got paid for it. It was great. And then I got cut because of budget cuts, even though my team generally liked me because I was very different, apparently. Are we hacking? What are we hacking? Who's hacking? Technically, hacking is inherently not wrong. Cracking is. Hacking is the act used to crack things. Hackers are probably the people keeping you safe. Crackers are the people who are trying to exploit your data. They use the same technology. Okay, so here is baseball pose. And so we need to now turn this into person. Where's this? Okay, let's, where do I stick this? Let's stick this over here. I don't need to look at that part. Down the screen. Oh, you can't actually see my preview window. Oh, I have a preview window sitting. Where do I set this? Let's set the, I don't really have somewhere to set this. Okay, let's set this down here in the corner. You totally can't see what I'm doing, but I'm moving a, preview window around just so I can see what I'm working with a bit more. So in terms of body shape, probably want to like slender down a little bit for the upper body because once again, for anime proportions, you want a bit of a wider hip range with a slimmer shoulder range for whatever reason. Obviously it's for the sex appeal, but she's not particularly large, right? This isn't amazing. That's one of the things I had to ask while doing fan art. Oh, I do have friends with kids. Maybe their kids are on school holiday, come to think of it. I don't really talk to them about their kids, so I really don't care, because they're like kindergarten kids, and there's not really any reason to ask about them if I'm not particularly, like, if I'm not so close that I see them often in a social setting. So all my friends that have kids are the people I talk to occasionally. Alright, well, either way, okay, we'll go, maybe... I'm gonna bring the shoulder in a little bit, probably, so that the, shoulders are more about here. Because the shoulder's actually, what, at the back here? Because you're turning your arm to, you'll have, like, the armpit, like, through here. So that'll come through here, then you'll have the body coming through here. Being pretty aggressive with how I'm doing the curves here. Then you'll widen this back out for the hip, which, as everyone knows, in standard anime style, you want to really widen that out. I'm pretty sure she's not particularly thick. She definitely belongs to slender. Hold on, let me just bring up another image of her. Where is, okay, back. Do I have a better shot of her general hip area on any, well, I guess her standard wears a pretty short skirt, so I guess we'll work on that. That is a tiny ass visual. How big is that? That's a 3D model. We don't want the 3D model. I guess we're just taking the full body then. Alright. Good enough. Oh, I mean, there's a respectable amount of, meat on the, hip there. I mean, as per standard anime convention these days, her hip is wider than her shoulders. Like, because everything nowadays must be thick with 3 C's. So we'll have the shoulder reaching out over here. We'll bring the shoulder in a little bit. We'll just draw the body without the arm here. So we'll bring the body inwards. Once again, we're very aggressively bringing the hip inwards. So the front side of the chest will probably be about there. So for the actual arm, because we're reaching forward with this arm a little bit. Was it reaching forward a little bit? Where's the shot of this? Yeah, this is reaching forward. So we'll be going, what, like... this way forward, and then we'll have arm, the elbow poking up this way as we sling arm, actually more forward like this. Then we'll have thumb, because you want to turn the hand over. So we've got the bone of the wrist right there. Hand forward. Bring the hand forward a little bit, so ignore that original glove position. Then you have... Hold up. Is your pinky supposed to stick out? Isn't there supposed to be a slot for your pinky? Wait, I'm not sure behind. Your pinky's not supposed to slip out, is it? Every other image I have of this, the pinky is definitely not out. Oh, that's how it looks like a danger. That looks really dangerous to have your pinky out like that. This is a hardball sport with hard bats as well. That could go break and go flying. Yeah, your pinky doesn't slip out. Okay, we're not gonna slip the pinky out. That seems really dangerous. Okay. We're just gonna have the glove, which is so basically the hand will be up like this, around, and then the thumb is over here, because this is where the let's just lengthen the fingers and shorten the thumb a little bit, because this will be where the thumb is. Then you have the part of the fingers going around. Now go around to here. And then of course, because we have a very generous hip area, we're going to bring the leg down. I mean, she's like respectably thick. The thighs come into the calf quite sharply, because while you have thick thighs, you do not have thick calves. Because that's also become a standard convention as well. We are gonna bring the calf outwards. And have long calves, because that's the standard of general proportions nowadays. That's also how I do it. Longer calves than thighs. Thighs can be thick, but they will not be long. Well, comparatively to the calves. And then we want to bring the armpit, like right here, into sideways on the wrist, into over to this side. Well, this is actually going backwards a little bit. So hand, the bit that I can just try and copy straight from the reference image, because hands are drawn realistic. And that is where Boar sits. Hum. Kinda love how you had to check the thighs to make sure you're not doing something real weird. Okay, so thick thighs sharply into thin calves. We just curve that a little bit more. How tall was she actually? Hold up. Seven. How tall am I going right now? Oh, whoop. That was a mistake. And how tall am I going here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going a little tall. We can shorten the leg. We're not going to shorten the legs a little bit, because the legs are the bit you keep long. We're going to shorten the body a little bit. We're going to go about there. Should be about right. And then we want to knee. And this is where you anchor the foot. While you have other foot coming forward. Kind of something like that, right? So then you'll have the... Might bring this arm out too far, because you have, well, like... I want to bring the shoulder in a bit more, actually, so that the shoulder's like here, right? So... Should I actually bring the body in a bit more so that the body actually starts about here? They'll have the kind of generous, area. Am I being too aggressive with what I'm doing to the... I'm really bringing the body in right now. Because this is reaching forward, so you won't see the armpit here. Because the arm will be covering it. Actually, will you? Do you see armpit? Hold on. I'm thinking that they're wearing... Because arm is like... What, in this area here, like that? Like, that's where the actual shoulder is. What you can do is bring the shoulder closer to the face, which is like right here. Yeah, that's about right actually. Then the arm will actually be like connected like here. And then your chest would then come in like here. Instead. Alright, where... I did her head. Let's just fin the pin a little bit here. Actually needs to be a bit more generous curve like that, nearly. And this also needs to be a bit more of a generous... Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. What generous curve like this, nearly. Goes over the eye, this part goes over, and then you'll have the bit coming down like here. Then this will curve Can actually have a come a little off the body, so that oh yeah, they also always have cap on, so always have cap, so cap will be what, like about here? I think I'll be better drawing this kind of headwear after I did all those thumbnails for Rune Factory. So we're gonna ignore the like top part of her head that goes like about here. But we'll need like the hair to like... Hair's like very curly, but we're gonna try and get these curls to flow out in full force of the pitch here, because this is taking the step forward. I mean, it's not quite the full force part of the pitch yet, but this is the... you're taking the step. So this is already a forward motion. So we're gonna try and have some of the hair flow backwards. Have like the one curl here and then the let's do like some of the curls back here, but then I think beyond that should actually be less. So with the hair parts, the important bit is that this one strip right here has to be white. It's like, I think it's like almost the most identifying feature on her face. Because when it comes down to it, you need to have an identifying feature on your face. Because otherwise you can't do thumbnails. Her ears are fully hidden. I mean, maybe we can have like the bit that like sticks out flowing as well. But all of this has to be like what, thin. These are actually like pretty considerably long. They're just like very curly. And you have like the back bit here also kind of flowing backwards. Don't know how well I could illustrate that, but it's kind of how it needs to go. Okay, so in terms of actual uniforms here, that's what, usually a collarless is a v-neck? Or is it not v-necks usually? Not v-necks. Trickled low. Whoop. What am I doing? Hold on. Be wider on this side. So, we stick clothing on top. Really, the interesting thing about baseball uniforms is that they're actually pretty loose. Like, usually you'll have like a the pants will be held up by a belt around the waist area, and then it's not exactly uncommon for the shirt to be all loose around the waist, and then once it gets down to the bottom of the pant legs are usually pretty much covering and like flopping around the heel, which I found was like kind of surprising, considering how much, especially the picture, needs to be able to keep the balance. Where is a good shot of? Do I have this into my mini where? What's this one? This is just a dude. This is a dude who looks like he's playing backyard baseball. The fact that he's wearing a freaking necklace. Open image in a new tab. Give me this. Okay, we're gonna take a look at this person's general outfit as well. So you'll have what the pants or your belt will come like through here. Even on the you can even see it on the like little Power Pro models. They will usually have the bands kind of holding it up like here and like here. Was it on the side? Is there one on the side as well? It looks like there's one on the side as well, so we'll do one on the side, like right on the side here. And then we'll just like put the shirt like kind of loosely over it. I mean, I know this isn't the best reference because this is fully short sleeve, but they're still wearing the belt, and the shirt, well, the shirt on its own is probably about the same, so I think this will kind of rest on her back, like a bit tightly. Kind of like hit this general area and fold over. Kind of want the sleeve over the top here. And that will kind of go into this general area, this armpit area. The actual sleeve connection for the shirt or the shoulder connection will be about like right here. So this will rest on top of the shoulder, you'll have a bit of pulling on here, a bit of pulling on here. You'll have some pulling across here, here, and here as it comes over the body. And then creases that are kind of like this in general shape. That's what, because creases need to be in like triangles, right? That's generally how they flow. And then we want the, how am I going to do it? So the text needs to come across like here, right on the chest. Let me just do text. Needs to come right across here. I'm going to probably fail this a lot of times, but that's kind of where we want the text to be. I will do my best on that logo. I do not have any general qualms about fucking it up a lot of times. Okay, so you'll generally have it pretty tight around the hip and the crotch area. That's one thing I do kind of understand about these, because the one thing you get out of baseball anime and manga is a lot of butt. Like a lot of good butt shots. Because when your muscle mass becomes larger, especially for the catcher, you have a very nice tight area around here. Especially as you'll be, these ones will be pulling, right? Once you're in the posture of doing a pitch like this. Let me just see if I can find another pitching shot. That is going to show you a little bit more crotch area. Oh, it's the same kind of pose with the batting, so well, it's not really. This is like legs forward. Oh, here we go. This kind of works. Open image in your tab. That's tiny. Well, I guess it works. Copy that image and let's shove it in here. Good thing is that we're working with a tiny ass reference area, so I guess this works. Because like this part will stretch right here. And then it'll pull against the legs a little bit. The motion isn't quite as big as that, so this will stretch inwards. This will pull inwards. This will, because the leg isn't really turning, so we're not actually exerting as much force as the shot that we've got here. I mean, it's like a little relevant here where we've got, because we're widening the start, so it will pull onto this general area. And then if we apply that into the part of the leg, we're not turning the knee quite as much, so we can get a little bit of leeway here. And then this has to, like, for some reason, baseball pants are very loose at the ends. I really don't understand why. But generally, you don't see as much of the calf because it's actually like a little tight while also being a little loose at the same time. But it's also usually pure white, which is why the shape is kind of hard to determine at times. So you have the a bit of bunching up here, so it'll be what, like a bit like that, into the leg. And this is what this is the no, this not the anchored foot. Hold up, what am I doing here then? Then this is gonna be like over the top of this, and also hanging like well past the heel, because that's, at least from my observation, that's kind of how they always go. Then we want this one to come all the way down to the foot, which is in red here. So we want to like bring this in closer to the actual thigh area. So this will come all the way down. Oh right, because I expanded her thighs a little bit. So have this happen up a bit here. Have a little bit of extra creasing as it goes around the thigh. Then over the top of the calf, maybe have a pull on here towards from the knee to the foot. And then for some reason, like, it opens up at the bottom and really has a ton of space to work with as it comes down to the foot. What kind of shoes are these? Do I have a good shot of? Okay, they kinda really look pretty standard. If I can do something fun to the shoes, it will not be in this picture because we have our 2 feet kind of, one facing forward and one showing the bottom, the sole of the foot. So we're not going to try and do anything fancy with the feet here, but kind of general idea is to go what and have the standard laces coming down the middle, and at the heel area, and probably not like that sharply up. What kind of shoes is she wearing? Very white sneakers where I can't see any details. Cool, great. Why can I not see half my shit? Okay, now then, let me see if I can dig out the, well, I should probably save this so I can find it. Let me see if I can dig it out, because I know that it was on, I don't know if it's been set up with this year yet. That's still last year's stuff. Alright, let me just go into Twitter. Luckily I can use my own tweet for this. This. We'll go top. Do I get the team? I don't know if I can find it. Okay, well, they used it in their draft stream, so let's go look for that. Because I know I can find it from there. Alright, let's have a look through my viewing history because I know it'll be there. La -di -do 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 -do, la -da -da. This is not how I want to go look for it, but it will work. Okay, let us take a good old screenshot of this. Definitely not the way I wanted to do this, but this is probably something I should save because I think it's more or less. Actually, I probably should save this. Hold up. Okay, I'm just gonna actually save this image somewhere where I can find it again because this is going to be somewhat relevant for what I'm doing here. This needs to be a PNG of let's see, code sheet and team logos. Save that. And for today, we are zooming in on Mamineko right here. Alright, it's time for some more calligraphy! Oh dear. Alright, let me sit down. Shouldn't have it on a bit of hang up armpit, so let's move that in a bit. So me let's just decide how to space all this out. There's one in this space here. Why does it use cursive? Oh, why is it cursive? Oh jeez. Oh my god, I haven't done this in school in a long time. I don't even write with a pen very often anymore. So this is what, like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, it curls around. Oh, curls around. And then it go. Oh. And then it comes back out. And then turns into the O. Wow, that was horrific. That was truly horrific. And then you need to also have like the little bit coming off here, that goes into here, that goes into here. Oh, did I draw the half of this on the wrong layer? Cool, great. Hold up. Oh, just the pants, good. Ba la ba 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 ba. Out you go, and into the pant clothing you go. Thank you very much. Okay, that's all of the clothing parts. Good. Alright. Oh yeah, it happened. Do I still have the other stream open? I don't. It's not even like a stream. It's freaking pod. All right, let's go back into here and let's take a quick peek at white. Why is it a Y up there? It's got a Y up there. Why is it a Y up there? Why is this? Why does this hat have Y's on them? Shouldn't it be M's? He chose Y? Why did he choose Y? I'm pretty sure you choose that part. Where did you choose the uniform? Here we go. Did he actually just slap the Y on there himself? Hold up. Where is this? I need to see this. Okay, so... Okay, here we go. He's customizing the thing. Makes it green because that's the color that he's supposed to be. So green... Okay, he chose to have the Y on there. Wait. Let me just listen to this again. Did he explain why it's a Y? Wasn't really listening. Let me just turn this off so I can actually hear him. Okay, so first off, let me just do some notes here. So this is... The hat needs to be a green color. Or green onto black. Yeah, I think this is like fine for like the general part here, but this is what... There's a Y up here. That's a real bold Y. Hold on, let me just set this up. That is a very strongly... I mean, that's not drawn very well. Also, the ankle's slightly off, but it just turned out a little bit. There's a big old Y up here. So we're saying, let me just note this. This is green. Actually, you know what? I've got a better solution for this. Is this final? Hold up. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna copy that, and we're gonna dump it into this file directly. Let's just make a new folder for references. We're gonna dump it directly into here. So it's always in this file. Actually, for that purpose, we're also gonna dump. Where is? No, we're gonna take this file and also dump it directly into here, so we have it in here. Does he okay this? He doesn't. Oh wait, no, this isn't finished yet. There's still helmets and bodies. Oh, helmet I'm presumably just changing to same. Just seeing if he does the same thing to the helmet, because that's for, you know, that's for batting. Okay, the body. I haven't got the body yet. Let's wait for him to finish the body here. How much does it actually change on this? Okay, so this is the final look. Alright, sure. Hold on. Let's get rid of that and put this in instead. You know, just looking at the rough, it's actually kind of coming together, which is somewhat exciting. It's always nice to see that. At least I'm not doing this giant piece of shit right from the start. The times where sometimes I just sketch something is like, yeah, let's get rid of that. Do I need to do the full? Well, let's just make this kind of thick to begin with. Well, I can also have the choice of not having this and just having the, what was it, bean up about here. Mame! That's also a choice if I don't want to try and do fancy logo, which is more like that. Actually, let me just cut this into its own layer. Mame! And we're also going to, oh, you know what? You can be blue just like that. Why not? Also, their outer shirt is also going to be white, so... we're going to need a, outer shirt here. So this will pull like here, towards the elbow. And usually these things are like pretty tight. Move the anchor point, just move the whole picture, god dang. Into wrists, into just regular brown gloves, sure. Actually, do I want to change it so this is more like this way? Take into account kind of the way the chest is. Pumping out one way. A bit more. Whoa, don't do that. Oh yeah, let's actually try and do a little bit of background here. So we have pictures mound basically like about here. And then behind us, what is that? I don't even know if this is like that pictures mount or not. It just kind of looks like it. I can actually get a vanishing point from this image if I want. Let's get a vanishing point from this image. So if I take this image and basically line it up with oh, I actually did pretty good here. We line it up here and then I take the perspective ruler and go 1 and 2. That is our perspective ruler, and then we could just put this into here and get rid of this. And I know that the stand, you know, I'm pretty sure there would not be a stand. Would be back here somewhere. So let's just say this is like barrier. This is like where the stand start. Why is the vanishing point so weird on that photo? Why is it not the center of the photo? um... This looks like home plate. Why does it look like home plate? It should not be home plate. She's facing that way. Oh no, that's first base. That's what it is. That's the extra area that I think it was so you can pretty much slide into it or something. But this here's the first base. Um. Okay, let me just... Where is it? Caution, team logos. Let me actually just take this portion and slap it into, make sure we have this in here as well. Okay, so we can close this for a bit. Yeah, sure, save it. And this is also supposed to slant upwards. How do I make the slant upwards? It's supposed to be like, yeah, like that. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be questionable. Well, at least that part's not the most immediately important. Alright, so either way, let's actually start drawing some lines. That's a bit thick. I don't know if I like this pin. I'm not very good at using the pins that have a lot of weight to them. I should probably see if I can open Clip Studio and take a look at some assets again. I'll go with this. Oh jeez. Um, mm, I feel like this needs to go more standard, more of a downward look here. Um, should just do the front face first. That's probably a smarter idea. Don't actually judge everything. Um, 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 hum, 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 hum. Hmm. Hum. Go like this. What? Oh dear. Um. Um. Okay, I'll go. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, hum, hum. Is my eraser snapping or something? What's happening here? It's snapping. That's why it's acting so weird. Oh boy, let's get that out of there. What's there? Random pixel here? No, there isn't. Um. Okay. Um. Should I start drawing on the neck here? Hmm. Hum. Hum. Um, mm. Like, scroll up, take a look at it. Scroll up, take a look at it again. I just gonna Mommy Nickel out of here for a moment. Work down this area. Hmm. Um. Hmm. This is the pants that are really held up. Yeah, put the big buckle on it. Okay, so I think... why is it on that one? Oh, I haven't actually saved this. Oh, that's probably bad. Okay, I'll finish up here for today. I think I actually started off pretty decently. At least it doesn't look hideous in any generally applicable way. What do I call this? Like that. So currently, kind of looks like this. The glove is probably going to be the biggest challenge because that's probably the most detailed part that I don't know how to draw. But the general pose is all in there. There needs to be a bit of hair coming down here, and I need to kind of like define it down the back here. Don't know if I can do that with just lines or whether I really need color for that. Also, don't really know what to do with the next space, like right in here. Might need to actually bring the shirt all the way in. Actually, what am I doing with that line there? Well, either way, I'll probably continue on this next time, unless anything else comes up. As this is going to be the general trend for until I think like after the first week of August. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's stream. I'll continue along with great baseball theme next time. So if you're interested in that, remember to subscribe, or you want to see my other stuff, subscribe for that because it's probably still going to come out at some point. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I shall see you all next time.